Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Blackfoot. So, let's continue where we left off. And, well, we are mostly going to work on the National College right now. But, I was looking at the Cerro de Potosi and I think we'll actually start a city to the east. Because we still got a few really nice tiles. We can get wheat, that's otherwise out of range of our capital. And we can get a coastal city, which might be useful at some point. I don't know if it will actually have connection to the ocean, but even if not, we can get a few sea trade routes with Spain. And it will be a pretty decent city still. Unfortunately, I can't get both Cerro de Potosi and Marble because the Marble is just one tile too far away. But that's okay. It's fine. We will grab a coastal city instead. Also, oh wait, there's a barbarian camp, alright. Let's go get rid of it then. But I'm thinking we need a second scout. So we are going to get one. I already queued one up in the capital. We still do have our first scout, but he was upgraded to an archer. So I'd rather keep that archer close to our cities instead of using him to scout. We'll use an actual proper scout. Let's check our city. Yeah, we should move that guy to the ship to speed up the library. It will stop city growth, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Also, missionaries. I like pagodas, but we need to spread our religion a little bit. That's basically the plan. We will be getting quite a lot of faith, so we should definitely spread our religion a bit. What else can we do? I could chop one of these forest tiles, which is not a bad idea, and then speed up the buffalo pound that way. We could also grab a farm, because this city is working a really crappy tile right now, and I can't really buy a new one because we need 550 gold for a library, and I'm about to need that library. Let's just buy it right away. Yep, we'll get a farm over here, that's fine. And get rid of the archer. That's a little bit of extra gold. Always nice. Yeah, we're friends with America. Glad you noticed. We should stay pretty friendly with pretty much everyone, maybe except Shaka. Then again, I can probably stay friendly with Shaka too. He's not really our neighbor. He will be busy attacking Venice and America. Yeah, we can get a deal with him too. Let's get some ivory because we'll get our own cotton. And we don't really have ivory around here. Alright, well, back to the city and we'll wait for the scout. He's already there. He can go explore. Alright, more wine. And I could actually send that archer north, just to keep an eye on this area. And we can explore it a little bit more. You never know, there might be a luxury in here. Like whales or something similar. Might as well check it out. Or even a second fish would make this a more obvious choice for a city. We can check it out. It will heal in our capital. We got +1 population, good. Looking fine to me. We can lock these tiles, I suppose. At least gold won't be a problem in this game. We have quite a few good tiles for gold, and we'll get Cerro de Potosi, hopefully. I mean, unless someone else settles it, but that seems rather unlikely. Okay, there's nothing interesting up here. But that's okay, I'm still going to settle on the east side. That seems like a slightly better option. As for research, should probably grab sailing by now. And then we can go for currency. We don't need optics just yet. That can wait. And we should grab a caravan sometime soon. Our production is a little bit limited. Production is going to be the biggest problem with these cities. We'll have okay-ish production eventually, but it will take some time to actually get there. Oh nice, we got horses. Should probably work that instead. Always more production. So, good timing there. 7 turns to finish the library and 7 turns to finish the buffalo pound. then we can start National College. That's basically the plan. Happiness is good. There, we got sailing. How's the tech count right now? 20 techs on America, 21 on Austria, 17, 21. So the leader has 21. We got 14. Alright. We'll probably go for education. As much as I like the idea of going for workshops first, I don't think we can afford that. I could use the production, but I think I'd rather play it safe and go for education first. Yes, the most test literate people. We get it. Grab the pasture. And there should be a city around here. We can probably discover it if the composite bowman moves out of the way. I'll wait for my own turn to start a deal. Nope, not interested, sorry. We can probably get some flat gold with Spain. Yeah, we can get 2 deals, in fact. Let's get some gold. We had a pretty crappy deal previously. We can get a better one this time around. And we can get a little bit of gold from America too. Might as well go for it. Good enough? That's almost 500, very nice. I could actually just buy a worker. Or buy a settler, we need 680 gold for that. It would be better to buy a settler actually. Then we want to lose any growth. And there's Fez. Yeah, I think we'll save up for a settler. I like that idea. We can probably sell some horses as well. And that will be enough to get 680. As soon as we finish improving horses, which will take 10 turns. I guess we'll get 680 from our normal income by then. So, this is a hill right here, so I could chop that. And actually speed up the National College a bit. That's not a bad idea, we can do exactly that. I'll want a mine on that tile one way or the other. And, right, granary is going to be next, we need this city to grow. Declaration of friendship, yep, I say yes. Also, these city names, man, I'm not even going to try pronouncing them, sorry. Alright, so chop this and get started on National College. It will take a while, but hopefully we can speed this up. So, next. And we need to swap the tiles around a little bit to make the city grow again. Let's go and do that. Well, we will get the pasture soon, but that will take 8 turns. We can work the cotton instead. Alright. I could actually buy the oasis. It's not a bad idea, but I'd rather save up for the settler. Although, yeah, we need to finish National College before settling our 4th city. And we will get more gold from the horses. So I think we should actually buy the oasis. Yeah. Done. Our border wouldn't have expanded there anytime soon. And we got mathematics. Let's keep exploring. We need to find more city-states. Way more city-states. In fact, I'm actually thinking about getting one more scout still. I could just buy a scout for 190. It's not a bad idea. Washington declared war on Shaka, not other way around. Alright. Not that I mind. I want them to fight each other, it will keep them busy. It's convenient for us. I'm a little bit torn about that scout. I don't like spending 200 gold to buy a scout, but at the same time, it would be nice to find more city-states and explore the east side of the continent. Plus on population. Right, we got the bison because we finished building the buffalo pound. Hold on, Hanging Gardens. How many sieves actually went for tradition? Just Venice. Okay, we could probably get the Hanging Gardens, but I need to finish the National College. But I think we can get the Hanging Gardens. There's a good chance. We can try. Enrico is our only competition for it. And we can shop one more forest over here. That's also a hill. Instead of buying that scout, let's buy a worker. Because with the worker, I can get more production for the Hanging Gardens. We can get a mine. We can improve the buffalo. So we'll grab the worker. 420 is fine. So next, about to get some faith. Oh, great. Now I have to buy the citrus. Well, there we go. We have exactly 0 gold. Washington might not like that too much, but he forward settled me. That's his fault. And he's probably going to steal the deer, because I can't really buy that, unfortunately. Oh well, we can always raise that city in the future. I'm glad we got the citrus. Right, more production. Granary. That seems like the most obvious choice, yes. As for the worker, any more forests we can shop? These are not hills. Might be worth keeping them for lumber mills in the future. Let's improve the bison. Yep, sounds good to me. Open borders? No, I don't think so, buddy. I'm not giving you open borders. Especially after your little stunt with San Francisco. That's not going to happen, sorry. How are we doing? With the pasture? One more turn. No, I'm not giving you open borders. It's not like you need open borders anyway. You can just go around my city. So no. Grab the camp and keep exploring. Need to find more city-states, and there's one over here. That's still only our third city-state. I don't think I want the creation of friendship with Enrico. Then again, we probably won't be friendly with Shaka anyway. Alright, let's accept that. That will upset Shaka, but we won't be friendly with Shaka. So, next up, we should get more food. So, there's Genoa. 10 more turns. It will be a little bit faster. 2 turns to finish chopping the forest. So, 1 turn, basically. Because we can finish it on the next turn manually. And that saved us 1 turn only. Alright. That's still better than nothing. I'll take it. We found a rabat. And now we can sell horses, hopefully. Yes, we can.
Good day.
To America.
Proceed.
Alright. Technically, he stole some of ours, but alright.
No.
Yes. Alright. So, citrus is next, probably. Or we could buy the wheat. We probably should. Well, this city doesn't actually have the Pantheon, but we are about to get a missionary. Yeah, let's grab the wheat and improve it. That will speed up the city growth significantly. So you go here. Next. Going okay so far. I don't think we'll be buying that settler anymore. Unless I somehow get 680. But that's okay, we'll just recruit the settler. So, another mine to speed things up. As for our research, education, basically. Yep. But civil service first. So, who's the leader now? 22 takes, 23 takes. Spain is the leader, actually. Alright. Might want to stay friendly with Spain, which shouldn't be too hard. I'll probably have to get an Inquisitor or two, because Spain does have a religion. She did not go piety, but she likes spamming religion. She might go for piety next, that's not impossible. Right, so first I'm going to spread my religion to my own cities. because they will actually benefit from the Pantheon. So we'll do that. Nice barbarian, bro. I don't like converting cities with only 2 population, but whatever. We need the bonus. It will speed up the city growth. Okay, got the religion. And now we'll convert the other city. Any more city-states to the north? Probably not. But sometimes there are cities in locations like this. Yeah, there actually is. Well, I'm glad I checked in that case. That's 4 city-states so far. We still need a lot more. Convert. We'll go explore to the south. How are you guys doing? Are you done yet? Yes, you are actually. So that's +1 hammer. And next up... Well, I still want to try getting the Hanging Gardens. At the same time, I also want Cerro de Potosi. And we can't really do both at the same time. Or technically I can do both, but I would have to do it with 2 different cities. Which might be fine. Well, no, not really. It would not be fine. Not even remotely close. Can we get 680 somehow? Yeah, probably. If some of the trades expire in the near future, we could get 680, possibly. Still need caravans. We need a lot of things, we just can't get them all at the same time. But if we can manage to get the Hanging Gardens in the capital, that's going to be a huge city in the long run. It's already going to have so much food from the wheat tiles. That's 5 food this early into the game. So with Hanging Gardens, it will be that much better. We'll try. I think it's worth trying. Even if I lost that location to the north, it's not the end of the world. I can always settle on the west side of Cerro de Potosi. It's not like Morocco is going to settle this far. That seems incredibly unlikely. Not impossible, but very unlikely. Oracle. Did anyone go tradition other than Venice? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Spain didn't pick the next policy just yet. I want to know what they are going to pick next. Because if it's going to be Piety... Oh great, another settler, damn it. Well, I can't prevent him from settling around here. But he has liberty, so he is going to spam cities. I can't really prevent that from happening. Another barbarian camp. Well...
Good day.
I could tell him to not settle cities nearby.
Of
Yep,
course.
he doesn't care. Well then, I still got declaration of friendship with him, so it's not like I'm going to declare war. I could try to block his settler. Like so. That might work. Maybe he will turn back. Yeah, now I have a negative. That's one of the things that I really dislike about diplomacy in Civ. The AI doesn't care if you say no, if they make a demand. But you get a penalty. Well, at least I can prevent him from settling a city in the middle, between my own cities. So it's fine. But we might want to hurry up and grab any good remaining locations before they all get settled. I'm almost surprised that Spain didn't settle a city over here just yet. We got a golden age. Well, that is helpful. Can we get the Hanging Gardens? We can't speed it up any more than this. 9 turns. It will have to be enough. I think that settler will go west this time. Another worker. It's a little bit too far away. How's our happiness? 7. Can we get any flat gold? I don't think so. Yeah, we can from Venice. That's probably better.
Saluti.
Yep, let's get the gold
Veni
instead.
vanti.
because I still want that 680, and now we can actually get it. We can always buy it actually for 9 gold per turn if it's going to be necessary. And we got the tradition finisher, nice. Okay then. Oh great, another barbarian, really? Great. I might want to move the worker. Alright, we'll just work on something else instead. I suppose that's fine. There has to be a barbarian camp somewhere over there. Spain wants some gold. I think I'm actually going to accept this. That's not a lot of gold, and we'll get a positive modifier with them. They asked for help, and we provided it. That will help. Declaration of friendship expired with America.
Good day.
We can extend it. So there's the settler, send him north. Along with the worker. Probably, yeah. And we'll start a farm, I suppose. I can't do much else with that hand axe around here. He's probably going to pillage the sheep. I don't think I will be able to prevent that. Probably not, no. Buffalo pound. I don't care about what you have to say. Sorry. No open borders for you, buddy. I know why you want it. Where did that hand axe go? Okay, he's running away. I don't mind. That's convenient. We can just block this tile with the warrior, and that's enough. There has to be a barbarian camp somewhere to the east now. Let's get out of here. And the granary is done. Let's see, what do we want next? Probably some caravans. It will take a while, but oh well, we'll get more production here as the city grows. So that's acceptable. Alright, that's fine. It will grow in 6 turns. Oh great, now we got a horseman incoming. Well then. At least I got a spearman nearby, so that helps. We can do something like this. Okay, that will have to do. Fingers crossed for the Hanging Gardens. We need the Hanging Gardens. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I fail, but I invested quite a lot of time to get it. So it would be nice not to fail. Right, so this is the tile. It has to be, because otherwise we won't be in range for Cerro de Potosi. Okay, so next. Yes, I'm sure Shaka is a nuisance. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Yep, Spain is already sending a settler. Well, we made it just in time. How convenient was that? And we can buy the wheat right away and start improving it right away. And start working it right away. That was actually pretty amazing timing. I'm glad we made it. And we'll get some faith. And America is sending a settler. Maybe that's the same settler, who knows? It might be the same settler. I don't think I'll be able to block that one. He's almost definitely going to settle some obnoxious city. I can't really prevent it, sadly. I can try. Oh, did he just turn back? I think he did. 2 more turns for Hanging Gardens. Fingers crossed. It's only Venice that can beat me to it. Unless someone picked up tradition. No, it's just Venice. So unless Venice is building it, we should get it. But they might be building it, who knows? Right, we should also get started on some roads, most likely. Probably right about now. Let's go follow that settler a little bit. See what he's up to. I don't want him here, that's for sure. And upgrade some units, I suppose. Alright, we need to go south with the scout anyway. One more turn. So unless Venice builds it literally right now, it should be ours. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. So is it ours? Yep, it's ours. There we go, very nice. Awesome. That's going to be a lot of food. We have 21 excess food right now, that's insane. Now, we need some production in this city, we really do. We can get one more mine. It's not amazing, but it will have to do. For now, we can get some lumber mills in the future. It won't be the worst production city ever, but it won't be amazing either. But it will be amazing for great people. And for science, especially with that mountain. Right, lumber mill. I think I'll actually grab a lumber mill or two. It's not amazing production, but it's always something. Every little bit helps. Anyway, this is a good moment to make a cut. I'm going to continue in the next part. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.